Hello, my name is Maria Russell.
So Maria, I was going to ask you, your first question was going to be something different, but I just overheard you talking about your two favorite movies of all time.
Of all time.
And one of those two is also my favorite, Misery.
Yes!
I've seen it a billion times.
Isn't it brilliant?
It's brilliant. Kathy Bates. What is it about that movie that is just, no matter how many times you see it, it's still super chilling? You just sticks with you.
I get chills right now even thinking about it. But what it is that you feel sorry for her. Like, that's the thing, and you fall, even though she does those horrible things, you're still rooting for her. And I think that's what's so endearing about the movie. And we've all been there. We've all been a little cray, little psych. And like fanatics with, boyfriends or whatever. But I think that's the part, you're rooting for her and you love her. And she does some crazy, crazy things.
Favorite scene or favorite line from the movie? Because I know mine is the Don Perignon line.
Mine is "You dirty birdie."
I may switch mine out now. That is pretty good, actually. What is it? The penguin faces due left or something? What does she say?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that one.
We gotta go back and we gotta study it again.
We're going back.
We're getting rusty on our line.
I know, on the Misery. Hello.
Speaking of horror films, you are in this horror film. Now I know you're a dancer, correct?
I am.
So
yes.
did you have any stunts in this movie?
I did.
Okay. Did the dancing help at all?
Oh my gosh. Now I know why they leave the stunts to the stunt people. Oh my Lord. So I was like, I want to do it because they asked if I had a stunt person. And I go, well, I had one for a show that I worked on, but I don't know her personally because it has to fit your height and, everything. So I go, but I'll do it. Can I please do it? So I talked to producers and make sure it was okay because, if I get hurt. Blah, blah, blah. So I had to literally all my weight just like this. Down. So I had to fall this way, right? I know. So over and over, and I was like, oh, I'll be fine. But then after the 10th time, then I was like, love you. Love you. Yeah, but you're on my neck. I was like, oh my God, this is why they leave it to, but I knew, because that's the thing. You know how to fall. Do you know what I mean? It's like you fall this way. That came in handy with dancing. But oh my Lord. My neck, I was like, oh yeah. And then my agents after, they're like, I know it's cool to you to do your own stunts, but please don't do that again. If you get hurt, you're out of a job, So I was like, I know.
It's like a doctor breaking both his hands.
Exactly. So I won't be doing that anymore.
Well, I think it's going to be really gratifying tonight when you watch yourself fall and be like, I did that by myself, thank you.
Exactly.
Now, what is your role? Do you have a name in the movie?
I do. So I play Officer Gomez. Yes. So I'm badass LAPD. Can I say that?
I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
You want.
I love you.
I hope you're not. So I hope you don't die in the movie, but it sounds like you fall and have a pretty tragic fall. I guess we'll have to find out. But Officer,
I know, you're gonna have to find out because I don't even know what they ended up doing. Honestly, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, because they changed some stuff. So I haven't seen the movie yet. So
excited.
Yes, I'm so excited.
And James Wan movies, anything James Wan touches turns to gold. Any scary movies that you love the most from James Wan?
For sure Saw. For absolute sure. The first one is epic because it was because it was something where it was psychological and it was like sick. You're like, this is sick, but then there's a moral to it at the end. And you're like, and then again, you like feel for them. You feel for the killer. You're like, well, I know why he did that. I know why he killed all those people.
But you know what? Do you think that when they make those scary movies, the versions where they like mock the scary films, like every time I think of Saw now, I think of Dr. Phil laying on the ground all bloody, and I laugh because like that's like the scary. So do you think that it almost ruins the scary movies when they do the scary movie of the scary?
It does, because then you're like, okay, this is lame. Like now it like takes away, and now you're thinking about that movie. What the heck?
And the one where the girl came out of the TV and she had 7 days.
What about Grudge Girl?
Yeah.
Yes, The Grudge, not Poltergeist. Yeah, Grudge. I know. Yeah. Stop.
We can't do that for Lights Up. Officer Gomez, we can't have a funny version of
No,
you.
if they do, I'll go Diana on them.
Yeah, I will too.
Yeah.
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 Amazing. And what else are you currently currently working on that you want to promote or talk about?
Please, thank you so much. So I have another movie coming out called Shot with Noah Wiley. Yeah, so it's a really good one. Yeah, so it's a drama. So that's going to be being released at the end of the year. And then I also have a show that I co-wrote with 2 other actresses called the Latina Christmas Special. And we actually, we got rave reviews, and we got the LA Times Critics' Choice Award, which is one of the most prestigious awards you can actually get. Yeah, thank you. So you have to come watch it, okay?
I would love to.
Please.
But tell me, the
LATC.
I don't know if I'm going to say it as well as the Latina, the Latina Christmas Special. I'm trying. Did you have to film that when it wasn't around Christmas, I'm guessing? Because I always wonder how that is when you have to have a Christmas tree up and it's like the July.
Yeah, no, so we perform live, and it's all autobiographical. We wrote it, so it's 3 of us, so we star in it and we wrote it. Yes, and we're going to be at the Los Angeles Theater Center, and they produce us, which is, it's crazy. Yes. Okay. So please come.
I would love to.
You'll love it. You'll be able to connect. I'm a halfie, so it's like no matter what ethnicity are you, connect to the stories.
I'm so down.
So love you.
I love you too, and it was so wonderful meeting you. And congratulations for tonight.